Hey, backseaters, we are live a little early tonight, and right now we're on Payne Avenue northbound. And Pat is a little under the weather. So for the next hour, my guest is Deputy Joe Kill. And Joe is, you all have known Joe. In fact, a lot of you said, where's Joe? Where's Joe Kill? Well, first of all, share this with your friends, because normally we don't start this early. If you don't mind, hit the share button, because the anniversary of the assault on Joe Kill that you all remember. In fact, the weather's kind of similar, you know.
Yeah, it is.
It's coming up. So, Joe, welcome. We're glad you're here. And tell us, the trial is coming up too, right?
Yeah, thank you. And trial is supposed to start around sometime in April. Don't know an exact date yet, but it will be going to trial.
How are you feeling after a year gone by?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Everybody says you look good, but, you know, that doesn't mean nothing. You know, our friend Joe Miller's on vacation.
Yep.
And maybe he's watching. Maybe he got a live notification, you know. So, you know, he just decided to go on vacation without bringing either one of us with.
Yeah, didn't even get an invite, did we?
No, we didn't. We got no invite. And,
484 HQ.
so, Joe Miller, if you're listening, we're just letting you know that, you know, we didn't get an invite, Joe. And here's the worst part. Well, the best part, I guess, you know, Joe went on vacation with 4 young ladies.
Yes, he sure did.
He sure did, didn't he?
He did.
So everybody wish Joe a good vacation.
And a safe return.
Up here on Payne Avenue, actually, Eugene Lillijalal, who I went to college with, high school with, lives behind us. His wife is having her birthday, and happy birthday, Penny.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I mean, I don't know how many you put up with them all those years, Penny, but God bless you. God bless you. No, Gene is a great guy, great neighborhood guy, great public safety person, firearms instructor extraordinaire. So, a lot of good people around. That's one of the reasons St. Paul continues to be a great place with less crime. So, tell us about what's been going on this week, because I know you guys have been working on a lot of our criminals are patrolling Minneapolis now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're staying out of St. Paul. They're making it known they're staying out of St. Paul, or they're waking up and doing all their crime over across the river, which is good for us, but not so good for Minneapolis.
Well, you did a search warrant on a kid's house here last week, right? Or earlier this week.
Yep, a 16-year-old kid's house. We did, I think it was Tuesday morning.
Was that Woodbridge or
Woodbridge.
Woodbridge?
Woodbridge.
Woodbridge. Yep. And you guys found a gun with a switch on it in
Yep.
there. That he was trying to take the switch off the gun while you were in there.
Oh yeah, as we were announcing our presence at the front door, he was trying to rip the switch off the firearm.
Yeah, there you have it. The switches are getting so prevalent, and it's only been like 2-3 years since they've shown up. It's but both the state legislature and the feds have dealt very seriously with switches, enhanced the sentences. So, one of the families that we deal with a lot, last night there was a child that got shot by accident. St. Paul's investigating it, but lost part of his finger.
Yep, young,
11-year-old, and sadly his family has had some tragedies, yeah. Other tragedies. I'm really proud of what you guys have done to reduce crime.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it does pay off. We can tell here in St. Paul.
I got a letter from the Oakdale chief, which I need to call and thank him. Basically thanking you guys for helping reduce the auto theft trend in Oakdale.
That's great.
Because, you know, there's so much crossover between Ramsey. Oakdale's a suburb of ours, just east there, across Century, Geneva, 120, whatever you call it. So Yeah, your work is impacting others as well.
We're adding a new addition to the unit, to the gun unit, a little K9. So hopefully that'll help find more firearms.
Yeah, firearms and
ammo.
ammo. See, one of the reasons that, well, a lot of times these houses are in a complete state of disarray, right?
Oh, yes.
And you're pulling clothes off of clothes, and there's food in there, etc. The dog will help find the stuff.
Correct. From the
You won't have to dig through the piles.
Yes. In theory, that would be.
In theory. As long as there isn't a good steak there for the dog.
That's right. And there's a lot of food left in some of these places.
What's the dog's name?
I don't know if they settled on one yet, but
but Ashley's going to end up with it right now?
Yes.
Ashley Sparks is going to have a K9 that's dedicated to finding guns, casings, stuff like that. So
this person just hears it from inside the bar. They never witnessed it.
Hang on 1 second here. By the way, you know how to use this or not?
Yeah.
I mean, this.
I have it here.
On your phone?
Yeah, but I'm logged on already on my computer, so I have to use yours. See if I can.
Well, you're welcome to use mine.
Let's see here.
Just want to see what else we got going.
Yeah, I can get on.
Sadly, we also had a juvenile threaten one of our deputies online. Threatened actually to kill his family.
Yep.
And Joe's unit, the gun unit, investigated that and got him charged. And he's in custody. Unless he got out today. I don't know what happened today. He's going to court today, right?
Yeah, I think he's still in. I don't believe he got out.
Yeah, when they start posting pictures of your family, you know, when they go find your family pictures on Facebook and they start posting it to their friends and there's secret Snapchats and inviting people to shoot them for a price.
Yes.
That's about as bad as it gets, folks. So that's where we're at. And I want you to think about that. Think about how you'd feel if a picture of your 4 family members was posted and then they offered to pay $100 to kill each of them and $500 for the whole family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, that's a serious threat, and these are people that we know have access to guns. It's not that they don't have access. That's why we're actually monitoring them in the first place.
Yeah, we've actually arrested them before with guns.
Yep. Well, this corner looked familiar. To any recent videos you've seen there, Joe?
Yeah, there was 4 males with guns right here at the corner.
Right here.
Showing them off.
Right here at the corner.
Was that yesterday? Last night?
Yesterday, I think, yeah. Well, I think Jolly Joe posted that on vacation, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, thanks, Jolly Joe, for doing that. I should have got a car wash. Should have got a car wash.
Quiet.
Yeah, that was very disturbing. The fact that someone would threaten somebody's family here. And the deputy didn't have that much direct to do with them, right?
No. Never.
So you got to assume that he's threatening others that he can find too.
Yep.
Right? Yep. Well, we're not too far away from where your incident occurred. Should we just stop down there for old time's sake?
Yeah, I think it's one block over. 2 blocks.
Cypress and Conway, or Cypress and...
It was like 9 something Euclid.
Euclid, yeah. For those of you that weren't monitoring live on patrol then, I don't know, we weren't live, were we?
You were, and then something, the connection
Oh, yeah,
went
yeah.
bad.
Weirdly, some connection went. That was that red banner there. Oh, this is a bad area all the time for transmitting. That's probably why.
Number 02911.
29011.
Paper.
So St. Paul had been following a car that fled from them. They stopped pursuing, and Joe found it, and it came from Payne Avenue up here toward Arcade over here, and then Joe was right around here. They turned the corner right, kind of slow.
Yeah, we came around the park and then came around here real slow.
Right here, they were making these 25-mile-an-hour turns, right?
Yeah, and I backed off a little bit, and then probably right where that white van is where he started shooting, right where you're at right now.
Yeah, and went right through the front hood of the car. Fortunately, struck some of the car parts inside there, and then struck Joe.
Very lucky.
Very lucky, and we'll all remember. We will all remember the "I'm hit."
Yep.
So we're thankful. 6 inches higher, and it would have gone right through the windshield and hit him right in the face.
Yep.
But fortunately, it was just low enough to draw some traffic through the car. And how many casings did they end up finding then?
You know, I'm not 100%. I think it's over 6.
We found several here on the ground,
And then there were several in the car.
And the St. Paul Police Department did a great job investigating.
Great job.
And they actually found the car behind a house over here to the right, down here a couple blocks.
Yep.
Did a search warrant, brought this day for us.
Yes.
And we were, obviously already Burnsville had great tragedy. We were just recovering from Burnsville's.
A week prior.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that was. Some of you have seen that press conference I did with Channel 9. I said that's where I finally just said, legislature, politicians, can you care about us before we're dead?
Yeah.
Everybody seems to care about the cops after they're killed, but care about us before we're dead. And there's a variety of ways to show support.
Yep.
Through legislation that protects officers or salary, just a lot of different ways.
Copy on an area check 1439 Edmond. Did you want a second car?
You doing okay, Joe?
Yeah.
A little quiet over there. I know you're getting fan mail on your phone, but
Always fan mail.
are your friends listening?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We had some technological glitches a little bit tonight. We might at some point have to restart. Smartest man Kyle Meested's trying to fix it. Some of you saw that I was up at the legislature here. Actually, Mike Martin and I, Mike Whistler, Dave Methuselah, we've all been up at the legislature working to try to adopt laws to help make it easier for us to arrest criminals and also to make us safer. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. However, obviously, chases are a concern to us. We want enhanced penalties for chases. When people decide to turn their lights off, go on the wrong side of the road, be dangerous, even if they don't hit somebody, we think there should be a significant increase in penalties. That's one thing. We want some additional help in ability to track stolen cars. So we're working on that as well.
Yeah, just a regular fleeing charge is one of the lowest level felonies?
Yes. But they almost killed people, and then if they killed them, they would do several years, but when they almost killed people,
it doesn't count.
So shouldn't be the almost kill.
And that's pretty much every chase.
Yes. Well, yes.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, the way that the driving conduct and everything else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they like to go in the wrong way. B, they like to turn their headlights off.
Yep.
And C, they're running red lights.
stop signs.
in general.
red lights.
So those actions should enhance the penalty. Enhance the penalty.
I believe, like the federal statute, there is an enhancement over fleeing and then fleeing on the wrong side of a road.
Okay, well, I'm not aware of that, but that's good to know. Did you watch a hockey game last night at all?
No, I did not.
Four Nations hockey game.
Was it the USA?
U.S. versus Canada. Canada won in overtime. Good game to watch. United States could have won. The Canadian goalie played amazing. Got to give that goalie credit. But it was a fun hockey game. You know, the United States had beat them 3-1 in the pool play. But the moral of that story is you never leave a guy like McDavid free in the slot. I mean, they're going to watch that back. I mean, that guy, it was like, I mean, he's a perfect shooter. You give him time to take the final shot, he's going to hit the crossbar and the post.
Yeah.
And he put it right in the corner. And, I mean, that was a beautiful shot, but he never should have been uncontested. So, that's the moral of the story there. I'm sure all our hockey fans agree. But, it was fun hockey. And you know what? There weren't, like the first time they played, there was 3 fights in 9 seconds. Did you hear about that?
No, last night?
No,
Or the first time?
First time last week. And there was a little bit of controversy. The game was up in Canada. There was some booing of the American national anthem.
Yeah, I saw that.
But it was much better. Actually, I thought there was respectful hockey being played. And last night, so that was good. This guy doing
I guess it's warmer out than it
here?
has
Yeah,
been.
it's 18 degrees. God bless us all, and it's going to be really nice this weekend.
Yeah, in the 40s.
Looking forward to it. So, you got intel on still, right? In case they come up with something?
Yep.
We got a full cat unit tonight out there, but we might end up having to go help Minneapolis. Jeez. Your project still in the same spot it was earlier today?
Yep. Still there.
Okay.
Still there. I'll double check.
Watch this GOA.
Well, you get a notification.
Yeah, I've got it set that way. But you never know.
Send some goodwill to Pat because he wasn't sounding too good. And it's just a regular cold he's got now. It's not anything to do with his treatment.
Still good there.
Okay. Comfortable?
Yep, Miller messaged us and he is watching live on the
Did
track.
he get our message for us?
Yes,
Did
he did.
Traffic course with this for
Well, maybe he should call us. Tell us about his vacation.
Avenue Apartment 1 for a...
Miller, you can call me. Well, tell us about your vacation. The inquiring minds want to know. And then you got to explain why you didn't invite us.
8196, Roger, clear false.
2043.
Now, I'm just going to warn you, when Miller's on vacation, he is Italian, okay, folks? He's on vacation. He usually has an adequate supply of wine, right?
Yep.
And cheese.
Cheese too, yeah.
Cheese crackers. Cheese crackers.
He even gets
And
the spray
what?
cheese.
Spread cheese. He'll
That's
even
neat.
use the spread cheese, yes. He buys that for me when he's
Yeah.
down there. Spread cheese. But I'm old-fashioned. He probably has real cheese.
Further is going to be a juvenile male. I'm going to be waiting outside of the... 2043.
Joe doesn't want us to call.
That's what he said.
I can't read it
Oh.
too because if you're lighting it up, I can, but without reading glasses in the car. Oh, there you go. Well, if we don't call Joe, we got some other friends. You know, Sparks isn't going to be here tonight either. We're going to give Sparks a call. Hey Siri, call Nicole Sparks.
Calling Nicole Sparks work.
See, this is a tough job, of course. We've talked about that. And Nicole Sparks is there's no harder worker, right?
No,
Right? I mean, there's no harder worker.
the whole team, they work, but she
Yeah.
is
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. She's working nonstop when she's on vacation.
24/7.
So, you know, she better answer the phone, otherwise she might get transferred. So, text them. Tell her to answer. Anyhow, every once in a while...
Your call has been forwarded to
Every once in a while, members of the CAT team and the Intel team and the gun team get out of town together to enjoy a little sun. And we respect that. We want it. It's mental health,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Mental health for everybody. So,
You ever been in this new place?
I haven't, but the Rev has. The Courtyard or the Apostle?
Is it right here? I don't know if it's two different ones or
Yeah, it's
one.
a good question. I have not been in it. It looks got nice windows, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was there.
Fancy. They got a lot of beer logos there for you, Joe. What do you see there? What do you see? You see Pabst. You see Jim Beam, Budweiser, High Noon. Is that a beer?
It's like a
Red Bull?
seltzer.
They got a lot of attractive logos in that window. It's almost like it calling
Jim
you in,
Beam.
right?
Yeah, it's like
What's the other one with the red on the top?
Smirnoff.
Is
So
it?
that's like, yeah, Jim Beam and Smirnoff.
Okay. I'll just give you guys a little peek at it as we drive down the road here. See all those signs. Joe's just seeing them and thinking it's Miller High Life.
Yeah, there it is. High Noon, Red Bull,
This is
Miller.
Schmorgies.
Schmorgies. It's hopping.
Schmorgies. We are down on 7th at Kellogg. Which, by the way, the girls' hockey tournament is tonight, right now.
Do you know who's
Semis.
playing right
well,
now?
I know Centennial and Ryan O'Neill's daughter was in there. I know Hill Murray's in there. We're going to have to stop and get a little information here from people leaving. Girls high school hockey tournament, one of the best hockey programs in the country here, right here in St. Paul, Minnesota. Some people over there rooting. I'm going to let you do the interrogation. Watch this.
I can't make out the
Must be the
shirts.
final. Must be the last game coming out right now, right? Must be the last game. I can't make them out either. My car is filthy dirty. They're gonna probably think. There you go. Wait till we get to the opening here. Find it. Esther. Did they go to the bar?
Yeah, they went in.
Oh, hey! Do you know who won tonight?
What's that?
Do you know who won?
For which game?
Who's playing right now?
Edina just started.
Who played before?
Hill Murray won over Rosemont.
They did.
They did.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Huh?
Who? War Road.
Forward one. No, wait a minute. What are they in? Are they?
It's gonna be 4 in a row. It's gonna be 4 in a row tomorrow.
Well, wait a minute though. Who's?
4 in a row.
What? If War Road won and Hill Murray won, then
Sucks ass.
who did?
Or no.
Are they in Division 1 or 2?
What's that?
War Road in Division 1 or 2? Are you talking about boys or girls?
Class A.
Girls.
Class A. Class A. All right. Thank you. So here's right here
Murray
at the
won.
XL Energy Center. Feburary won. They're going to the final. Edina's playing, and everybody anticipates an Edina-Feburary
Yeah.
game. And just so you know, Febury's on the east side, sort of always accused of being recruiters, but east side Maplewood / St. Paul, Tartan, etc.
Yep.
Edina's in the southwest suburbs, a historically great program. And if it does come down to that, it will be a barn burner.
Yes. Be a good game.
And apparently the boys, in the boys program, Edina and Feburary both have great teams as well. In fact, they split this year. Edina came to Aldrich and beat Feburary boys, and then Feburary went to Edina and beat them. So going to be a good. And the boys tournament's always 2 weeks after the girls tournament.
So,
What were we saying?
yep, 2 weeks. 2 weeks after.
So
Be some good hockey.
yep. My daughter, of course, was a great hockey player in high school. Played for Feburary. They didn't make it to the state tournament, but she was one of the finalists for Miss Hockey. Very proud of her for that. She worked, and then, of course, she went on to play at the University of North Dakota. So I spent a lot of time on a rink coaching.
Yes.
A lot of time.
Minnesota Hotel Bravo Victor 554.
Went to one of the Frost games. Those are pretty.
You can update
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
They play pretty decent
They
hockey.
play great hockey, yeah. Minnesota Frost is a professional women's team,
Yep.
and had a lot of good contacts with those players and coaches over the years, and really proud of them for actually getting to the level. And they're such good role models for the young girls that are playing hockey now, right?
Yep. They are. They do a lot of coaching on the side and come to a lot of different types of practices, and some of them have like training camps.
Yeah. Yeah, is the Browsing girls still playing for the Frost? I mean, there were a lot of local kids, and I could go into historical history about how that whole program evolved, but Minnesota and, to a lesser extent, Wisconsin, Minnesota played a big role in building those teams. You know, and the Women's Olympics back in, Cami Granado era. I don't know if you remember that. You're a little younger than me. They were in the Olympics. I'm trying to think of what year they won it and what year they finished in a silver. They always had a competition with Canada, and it was either silver or gold. But Alana Blahowski was from the east side of St. Paul, and her and her teammates came. Remember Moose's locker room in the old days?
Yep.
And brought their medals, and all the neighborhood kids got to come and meet the Olympic hockey players.
Oh, that's great.
And Kelsey was in that group, and that part of that inspired her. So it's the same thing with these kids watching these professionals.
Heavy Maryland Earthquake. About to start police report.
Did you text them?
Yeah.
They're just. You think they don't want to talk to us tonight because they're having too much fun
They're having too much fun.
on vacation? Well, we're not okay. Ashley, Nicole, Joel.
Maryland Earthquake. Police report.
We won't call you. What else you got to report, Joel? What do you got to say about your unit, your gun unit? Talk about all the great things your non-fatal shooting / gun unit has done.
Whew, where do I begin? They've been doing great work. Putting a lot of pieces together, a lot of missed pieces. Putting all of the crimes together, stuff that happens in St. Paul, the links between St. Paul. When you have like Intel does a great job as well with us. So the Intel unit is huge on the little
Collecting
pieces,
stuff,
collecting
yeah.
the data, putting the data together for us, and helping us put the little pieces together from across the river. I mean, all these
Yeah.
kids, I mean, they're linked to stuff all over. I mean, we're talking all over, all the way up into St. Cloud. St. Cloud down to what?
Well,
Southern Minnesota.
yeah, let's talk about what these. I mean, people wonder sometimes. What does the Intel unit do, etc. So let's just tell you in a nutshell. On a daily basis, kids are flashing guns on social media,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yep.
I mean, I don't think the public realizes, and I want to do a conference for our judges. I don't think the judges realize how prolific guns are for some of these kids.
Yep.
And part of it's a threat to others, part of it's showing that they're cool, but
Status, their group.
the group hit. I mean, it is, and now the postings include guns with switches.
Correct.
That's the biggest change.
And extended magazines, huge magazines.
And sometimes rap threatening their rivals.
Yep.
So, I mean, and yes, we do monitor as best we can their social media. And we get warrants sometimes to get their phones and get more pictures that aren't on social media.
Yep.
We do it lawfully, constitutionally, but the only way you're going to stop kids from shooting each other is to stop them from shooting each other.
Yeah.
And you have to know who has the guns. And, it's one of the reasons probably that the threateners were threatening our deputy's family.
Yeah, they're mad because we took the guns.
I can't believe when we finally do a conference for the judges, all I'm going to do is throw our social media and intel threads up there.
Yep.
And show them video after video after video of people threatening people, flashing guns
On a daily basis.
And granted, it's probably a core group of 75 kids, but 75 kids out flashing guns on a daily basis is troubling,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Very troubling. And yes, we do try to go out and catch them with the guns. Sometimes the videos are a day old. Sometimes we don't know where they're at, so we don't know where the search warrant should be executed. We do have a lot of success in doing that, but we're not perfect. And, a lot of people are hiding their guns.
Yep. In different spots of the homes.
Or having their girlfriends carry them.
Yep. Or putting them somewhere before they get home.
Yeah. So, but, I mean, of all cities around the country, we're probably having the most success doing that. I don't think you'll find an intel unit that is able to keep tabs on who's flashing guns as well as you guys, right?
No, it's pretty good. And the types of guns, we know exactly what we're looking for, what type of gun, color of the gun, whenever we go into a house.
So the prosecutors have come a long way. Originally, a lot of them didn't want to prosecute if we didn't know what jurisdiction the gun was in.
Yep, the venue issue.
Or wait till the DNA came back, which is another problem. The thing is, if you let people out of jail, they start laughing at the justice system.
Mm-hmm.
So they've really worked with us. I got to give them credit. They've come a long way. I mean, they're seeing the reality of what's going on too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right?
And how often, when they get out, how often is it the same day or next day they're posting with another gun?
Right. Well, you're a true hero, Joe. We appreciate you. And glad you were able to come back to work.
Thank you. Well, the support from everybody, it's
You're very valuable.
It's a great job. Coming from White Bear Lake to here, it's a great move. I do like White Bear Lake though.
Oh yeah,
This
they're
was a
great.
great
They're
move.
good department. Good. Their chief, worked with us at the sheriff's office for many years before she retired,
Yep.
and they do a nice job. We really don't have any lazy departments. We have people that stand out more in different places.
Yep.
Some people like to work harder, some don't like to. There's no one way to do this job. That's the thing. But just give it your all in some area. It doesn't matter what it is.
Find the niche.
Find
right?
a niche,
Find
right.
the niche, and go for that niche, whatever that niche is.
Yeah. A little quiet out here tonight.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna find one when I drop you off?
Let's hope.
Huh?
Let's hope. We need some action.
You know what? And I gotta tell people, some people, oh, you shouldn't be rooting for action. Yeah, you know what? It's okay to root for action. Aren't we glad we have cops that want some action? Isn't that just a benefit to us to have cops that actually are willing to put themselves in danger to arrest people? I don't know. I don't think we have to apologize for wanting some action. That's what they come on the job for. They come on the job to help people, rescue people, and in part do that by arresting the perpetrators that are ruining life for others.
Putting bad people in jail.
Yeah, they're good. And you know what? They might not be internally a bad person, but they've done some bad things.
Yep.
How's that little saying go?
5184.
Something, I don't know, it's a movie saying you've done some bad things, son. And
Assist medics 1405 Parents Drive West, apartment 17B Bravo for a 72-year-old female.
so I'm not gonna get too specific because in today's world I don't want to be, but you have a hockey player in your family.
Yes.
And she's amazing, right?
Yes.
And her season's still going on?
Nope. They're all done.
They're all done.
Yep.
Okay, so now you start the clinics.
Yes. Hopefully not for some time. I don't know when I don't think till summer or
Okay.
just before. So a little bit of a break, and then
13 to 83.
yep, a little bit of a break, and then back to the clinics
I'm out of here.
and volleyball.
Yeah.
Bravo 12, heavy OT.
Well, we're gonna head back to the station. I'm gonna drop Joe off at his. What are you driving now?
Ford
Ford Explorer with a turbo.
turbo.
Yeah, you were the first one to get a turbo.
Yeah, I think. Well,
I got a
think
double turbo.
Thomas
now.
got the one, then Chad has that, and then I had.
Those
so-
Fords with turbos are pretty damn quick.
It's a fast car.
Fast car. My wife, when I say fast car, my wife starts humming the song. We got a fast car. Right? Isn't how it
Yeah.
goes? Something like that. I'm not the greatest at the words, but gotta admit I got the tune down. Well, I'm disappointed that Jolly Joel wouldn't call in from his vacation.
Yeah.
Very disappointed, but it's good he knows himself well enough. Because most intoxicated people do not,
Yeah, that's correct.
right?
Yeah.
They think they're sober. A lot of 25-mile-an-hour speed limits in St. Paul now, and a lot of cities around here are adding those. And I don't mind that. When some of you backseaters accuse me of driving like an ice cream truck. The thing is, there's a lot of 25-mile-an-hour speed limits. Plus,
Let's say 20's plenty.
I was always taught by the best, you can see more, you head on a swivel when you're going slower.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
You just can hear more, see more.
Ripping around, you're going to miss it.
There you go. Ripping around, you're going to miss it. Been a rough week on the homeless here. It's been below zero pretty much all week.
Yes.
And the Rev has been out. In fact, I'm going to pick up the Rev here in about 10 minutes. And we'll go live with the Rev. But we're going to sign off here for a minute. Drop Joe at his car.
Just have one shout out real quick.
Yeah, please.
To Deb from the Grillium in Forest Lake. huge backseater, has been watching you from the beginning. Ran into her. She watches every single Friday with you. You and
Well,
Pat.
throw out any other backseaters you want to throw out, right? I mean, any other shout-outs. You got anybody else? You got anybody else you want to mention? You know? I don't know. If not, that's
So
okay.
many.
Yeah, I know. All right, we're gonna take Joe back to his car. About 10 minutes, we're gonna start. Go get some popcorn. The Rev and Joe, Odie,